How to use Shopify for a professional portfolio. So hello everyone, so in today's video, I'll show you guys how to use Shopify for a professional portfolio. So without further ado, let us begin. But before we start, there will be a link down in the description below, which will redirect you to a sign up page for Shopify in where you can get a 3-day free trial. And then after those 3 days, these 3 plans over here, the basic plan, the Shopify plan, and the advanced plan will only cost you $1 per month instead of $19, $49, and $299. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started with the tutorial. So the big question is, why should you use Shopify for your professional portfolio? Well, Shopify allows you to promote your services online and of course can help you customize your portfolio. So it has features like checking out your analytics, making discounts, and of course customizing your website. So the first thing that we're going to do first is to install an app that will allow us to upload photos for our portfolio. So to do that, just go to apps right here, click on all recommended apps, and then just simply click on this link right here, which will redirect you to the Shopify store. And then once you're here, what you want to do is to just search up for portfolio. And then after that, you can choose any app right here that you want to use for your portfolio. But as an example, I'll be using this one right here, Essential Grid Gallery. So once you're here, I'll just click on install, and then after that, just click on install again. And then once you're here, you'll be redirected here, so you can use any plan that you want to choose from here. But for me, I'll just stick with the free plan, so I'll just click on continue as free over here, continue free again, and then after that, we'll be redirected here. So we can now start creating our portfolio. So you can create an empty gallery if you want to, or you can create a gallery from a template. So feel free to choose what kind of type you want to use. But for me, I'll just start off with a template, and then from here, just choose the kind of template you want to use. So in the left side over here, you can also filter out the kinds of templates that you want to use. But for me, I'll just stick with the free plan right here, and then it will show me all the free templates right that we can use. So yeah, so for example, I'll be using this one right here. So you can preview it just by clicking on this eye right here to preview the template, and then this is what it will look like. So yeah, for me, I'll just use this. So I'll just click on this plus button, and then I'll just click on install grid. And after that, let's just wait for the installation to finish. And then there you go. Let's just open imported gallery right here. And then after that, we'll be redirected here in the editor for our portfolio. So from here, what we can do first is start off with the naming section right here. So for example, let's say my portfolio will be heavily focused on art. So I'll just name the title right here, Art Portfolio. And there you go. You can also customize some other settings right here, like the gallery ID, the publish to, the CSS ID, and a lot more. So feel free to customize this section out. And then after that, we'll be redirected here in the editor. So what we can do is to replace images right here. So as an example, I'll be using these art images right here. So these are just stock images that are free to use. So yeah, so let's just add our photo. So to do that, just click on this edit element right here. And after that, we can remove this image. So I'll just remove it. And then after that, I'll just click on choose image, select the file, and then from here we can now choose the image that we want to add. So I'll just add that image. And then from here we can also select a filter for that image if you want to. So yeah, so feel free to customize this section out. And after that, once it's done uploading, just click on choose image right here. And then there you go. And then next is we have some item settings right here. Like you can link this image to something, add filters, but this is for the pro version. Cobbles, element size, item skin modifications. For item data, so you can add a title over here, choose a post image, add a second image, add an iframe URL, and then for other over here, you can change the image fit, image repeat, horizontal align, and vertical align. So yeah, so feel free to customize these sections out. But for me, I'll just leave it as the default. And then once you're done, just click on update and refresh grid. And then there you go, that image is now added. So next, I'll be adding more images right here. So again, edit element, remove image, choose image. And after that, I'll just upload the files of that image. There you go, wait for it to finish. And then there you go, click on choose image. And then there you go, update and refresh the grid. And then there you go. Next is I'll add one more. Again, click on edit element, remove image, choose image, upload files, select files, and then after that, I'll just select this last image right here, wait for that to upload, and then there you go. After that, click on choose image, update and refresh the grid, and then there you go. Next is if you want to remove some photos right here in the grid, you can just simply click on this trash icon right here to delete that element. So I'll just click on that, click on OK, and then there you go. Same goes with the others. Delete element, OK. I'll just delete the others right here. delete element, okay, delete element, okay, and lastly, delete element and then okay. And then there you go, we have now customized our gallery right here. So next is we have source right here. So in here, there are settings right here that you can customize for your source. Like you can add an item media source order, change the gallery image size, and a lot more, so feel free to check this section out. You also have grid settings right here, so feel free to check these settings out. Navs, filter, sort. So yeah, they really have a lot of settings right here that you can modify your gallery. You also have skins right here that you can use. You can also add animations, add a light box, a spinner, and branding. So yeah, so feel free to customize these sections out. And then once you're done customizing your gallery right here, just click on Save Gallery. And then there you go, the gallery has now been saved. And then next, to publish this to your website over here, just go to Publish To, and then from here you can publish to anywhere you like your homepage, your contact page, your products page, and your other pages. So yeah, so feel free to choose on which page you want to publish this. For me, I'll just publish it in my homepage. Click on Publish, and then after that, we'll be redirected here in the website editor for Shopify. And there you go. So it says right here, Essential Gallery added. So click on Got It. And then there you go. So when we scroll down over here, as you can see that our gallery right here has now been added. And then in the right side over here, we can also add some settings right here to customize our gallery. So for example, I'll just add a heading right here that will say Art Portfolio. And then there you go. And then there you go. So yeah, so again, feel free to customize these settings out. So next, since we are here in the website editor section, so I'll just edit some sections right here. So a section is covered around by these blue lines right here, and you'll also see the name of that section in the top left corner. So this section that I'm hovering on is called an image banner section. So when I click on this, some settings in the right side will appear that will allow us to customize our section. So in here, I'll just add an image. There you go. And then for example, I want to feature this image right here. Click on Done, and after that, that image will now be applied to your website. So next, I'll try to change the text over here as well. So I'll just try to rename the text right here to Art Portfolio, and then there you go. And then let's say I want to remove these featured product section right here, since I want my website to focus on my portfolio. So I'll just click on it and then just click on Remove right there. And then there you go. And then if you want to add more sections to your website, just go to the left side over here, go to Template, click on Add Section, and then you can add any kind of section you want. So you can add videos, a contact form, an email sign up, and a lot more. So feel free to customize your sections out. For me, I'll just add a contact form. So there you go. So if someone wants to contact me, they can contact me through this contact form. And then once you're done customizing your website, and if you want to customize the other pages of your website, just click on this, and then after that, you can start customizing your products page, your cart and checkout page, and a lot more. Feel free to customize these pages out. And then once you're done customizing your website, just simply click on Save to save your changes, and then there you go. And then next, to preview your website, we can now exit out of here. Click on these three dots right here, click on Preview, and then after that, you'll be redirected to your website right here, in where you can now see your portfolio, and then your contact form right here if you want people to contact you. So yeah, so next is we have analytics. So in here, you'll get to see a detailed view about the analytics of your website. So you get to see your total sales, total orders, average order value, and a lot more. So feel free to check this section out. Next is we have reports. So in here, you'll get to see the reports relating to your website. And then at the top right over here, you can also create custom reports. Next is we have live view. So in here, you'll get to see a live view of your website. So you get to see your visitors right now, total sales, total sessions, total orders, and a lot more. So again, feel free to check this section out. And then lastly, we have discounts. So in here, we can create discounts for our website. So to create a discount, just click on Add Discount right here, and then just select your discount type. So you can choose amount off products, buy X get Y, amount off order, or free shipping. So feel free to choose your discount type right here. So for example, I'll just choose amount off order. And then from here, just select your method. So you can choose discount code or automatic discount. For me, I'll just choose discount code. And after that, just input your discount code right here, or you can generate a random one right here. For me, I'll just generate a random one. There you go. And then next, just set your discount value right here. So you can set it as percentage or fixed amount. For me, I'll just leave it at percentage and set it as 5%. And after that, there are also some settings right here that you can customize for your discount, like minimum purchase requirements, customer eligibility, maximum discount uses, and combinations. So feel free to customize these settings out. And then lastly, we have active dates. So in here, you can set start dates and end dates for your discount. So just input their dates here, and of course their start time and their end time. And then once you're done customizing your discount, just simply click on Save Discount to save your changes, and after that, your discount has now been created. And at the very top over here, you'll also get a shareable link so that you can promote your discount code via email or social media to your customers. And then after that, you're pretty much done. So yeah, that's pretty much it on how to use Shopify for a professional portfolio. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more tech tips. That is all.